This is Cornbread's Review. Hey, this is Cornbread's Review. This is Cornbread's Review. Talk about the hottest movies, old and new. Cinema breakdown, grasping the truth. No acting, I leave that for the cast and the crew. The capture the cool, not theatrical goose. So you better be direct or you have to produce something to break in like last minute news. And keep quiet when the real boy Matt and they rules. Woo.
Yo, welcome back for another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. What up, man? My fault. Let me fix my... Hey, man, I'm trying to look good for y'all or not. You know, see what things talking about. But welcome for another episode of Cornbread Movie Review. If you have not yet already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It's a movement. I got some big things in store for y'all. So make sure y'all just keep up with me, man. And write a comment and share it too. I appreciate it. I usually do movie reviews every week, you know, but occasionally I mix it up with TV shows. So today I got another TV show for y'all, all right? And we are going to discuss the TV series Kaleidoscope. Yes, Kaleidoscope, ladies and gentlemen. It's on Netflix. It's TVMA, and it's 8 episodes, all right? 8 episodes. So, I'll get into what I like, what I didn't like, and a little bit of twist of what's going on with this TV series. So if you've not seen this, understand one of the main men in this movie is Giancarlo Esposito. He is in this, man. I think I love everything that he does. It's hard for him to overdo the person when he plays in Breaking Bad, right? I always see him as the Breaking Bad individual, but he always does great work. Even they use his character in video games. So if you don't know who that is, make sure y'all Google him. He is crispy, bro. He knows what he's talking about. So he plays the main character in this show, Kaleidoscope. Now, going into this, when you see the trailer, you see it's a money heist, right? Come on, man. We've seen plenty of these from the Ocean 11 series, which Money Heist is another classic on Netflix. So those are the top tier ones. Even, let's just say bank robbery, let's say Set It Off. Like these are top tier movies and TV series. So for me, they got a long way to catch up there. But what makes this TV series real interesting is that they wrote it so that you can watch it in any order. Yes. It's 8 parts and you can watch it in any order. So you can start in the middle, start in the back, start in the front, whatever you want, and all of it ties together. You find out some secrets here, or how did that happen over here, or I already know what happened, but how did we get here? So you can watch it in any order. So I thought that was pretty cool and pretty inventive with today's society where everybody binge watches everything. Or if you can't binge watch, you got to watch one episode, the next week watch the next, and it's all in chronological order. So I thought that was pretty cool. So for me, I'm going to tell you how I watched the series. It was I was fighting it. I wanted to just bounce around and whatever Netflix played, I was going to watch it. But I was like, no, I need some structure for my brain. Don't judge me, but I needed some structure for my brain. So I watched it in chronological order, but when I got to the halfway point, I watched the first episode. Okay, so hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. I'm about to read off the episodes that I watched it in, and then you guys let me know how did you watch the series? What episodes did you watch it in as well? All right. So once again, I watched it from the second episode to I think the 6th, right before the heist. Then I watched the first episode and then 7 and 8. All right. So the colors are green, yellow, orange, blue, violet, white, red, then pink. So that's the order of the episodes. Yes, each episode is a color. Now, let's get into the series. You know, what I thought about it, what I didn't. So basically, you have an individual, Esposito's character, who is a thief. Always stealing stuff, man. Don't invite him over to the family cookout because I guarantee something gonna be going, man. So he's a thief, a criminal, and he does certain things with a certain character. I'm gonna give you some hints and tricks, but I ain't gonna tell you the whole series, right? I want y'all to watch this. So he has a certain partner, and then things go bad. So after that, let's say, does he live a life of crime or does he get better? Of course, he don't get better. Come on, man. It wouldn't be a TV series if it did. So he's a wet bandit, basically, man. He does some crazy stuff and always try to get over on the man, but he's trying to break somebody else as well. So with doing that, he goes on a journey of recruiting people over his past life, trying to help them out, but at the same time, still trying to be, let's say, a family man and do other things right there, okay? So that's the big conflict for him. He wants justice, but he also wants to, let's say, have the family that he never had. So this series is based out of New York. You see downtown in New York a lot of this, so I think that's pretty cool. I think New York is one away from a lot of TV series because you get the Atlanta based, you get let's say Florida, and definitely Hollywood. So it's good to see some East Coast filming. You usually get Boston, but it's good to see New York. Is the highlight of the location where this series takes place. Also, I mentioned the colors. Each color is pivotal to that episode. All right. So understand, as you can see, there's a pink episode. You know what I'm saying? Have to do it right for this. But pink is, not pink. A color is very relevant for that episode, right? So if it's, I'll say a color, they don't have black in this, but let's say black was the name of the episode. Black somehow would mean something for that episode. So I thought that was pretty creative and a little bit different, right? This series had a lot of downfalls. It didn't make sense. Not saying chronologically it didn't make sense, but when you're invested in these characters, invested in the police officers, invested in whoever, you're still in there living in modern day time. Things still have to make sense, right? So you have an individual who, let's say, shoots up a place, but somebody touched a shell casing and they found that person, right? That makes sense. That's real life, okay? But somebody got shot and bleeding everywhere, but they don't track that person. Talk to me. Am I tripping? I don't know. You also have an individual who grew up with somebody, and then as they get older, they don't know who they are, but they're really close to the family, right? So, hey man, I didn't get it. Some stuff still didn't make sense watching it, but once again, it's just a TV series. I think the hype wasn't there. I think just the hype came from, you can watch the show in any order, but I wouldn't say this is a top tier heist movie or TV series, man. I think if they do another episode 2 or season 2, they have to do a little bit better with the writing, all right? And the creativity on how you want to portray these characters. Things get real interesting after the heist. I'm just gonna let you know now. For me, I think the best episode was, I think it's Pink. I think that was the favorite one. That was like the last episode. I think that's pretty cool too. So you can look at it. If you're not gonna remember the colors, just look at the timeline of the heist, right? The episode would be called The Heist, or 5 years before the heist, 24 hours after the heist, 6 months after the heist, a couple or like 20, 30 years before the heist. So that's how you can also tell the order of the series as well. So for me, Pink was my favorite episode. Let me know what your favorite episode is. Once again, this is Kaleidoscope. It's on Netflix. I'm gonna try to, put a couple TV series out there that whenever I get a chance to watch it, because I'm always doing movie reviews. So try to mix it up for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this content. Like and subscribe. Make sure you share. And let me know if you like Kaleidoscope or not, or if it was a waste of time, So I'll be back again next week with another episode. Of course, man. I'll holla at y'all. Peace.